Hey guys, my name's Numi and I'm back with you again for some coins coming in for grading this time. You guys have had 3 videos from me for grading results. It can't all be results. Sometimes we have to open the bags and take a look at the coins that are being sent in as well. Today there's a whole bunch of amazing coins, including 2 of my favourites, the Piedfort 2017 Special Sovereign and the Strike on the Day Sovereign. The other one that's in this package to really watch out for is the Australia 2018 Tiger and Dragon coin, which has been really well received, and these are the first ones that have come in, so you may want to take a close look at those ones as well. If you've grown fond of the British 50p piece, then you are in for a treat. As you can see, this package is a feast of very, very special 50p pieces, which I hope that you'll enjoy. With Brexit turning into pretty much the same nightmare as Donald Trump's foreign trade policy, let's look back at some older times in Europe, when Europe was a happy together place. All those little stars held hands and Europe was content, and they hadn't started building outrageous regulations for the size and shape of bananas. Let's think back to that happy time. And actually these coins are, a lot of them need conservation. They're looking a little bit tatty after quite a few years, 30, 35 years, something like that. You know, and wouldn't you look tatty after 35 years too? But one thing you'll notice about them is that they're all popping out of these very, very thick holders. And that's because all of these coins are very special. They're all Piedfort coins, so they are twice the regular thickness and weight compared to regular 50p pieces. There are actually 2 different coins here, both celebrating Europe in different ways. One of them celebrates the Council of Ministers, or the presidency of the EU, and the other one is an anniversary coin for, I think, between 1973 and 1998. Is that what, 25 years or something like that? So before we take a look at the coins in detail, let's clear out the bag, lay it all out on the table, see what we have, and you guys can see if there's anything here that you're interested in, or you want to fast forward to other chunks of this video to take a closer look at. So this guy, member of the Silver Forum, is a big fan of 50p pieces. I particularly like the designs he's chosen, particularly this one, which is absolutely lovely design. And it's not one, he's actually got some gold ones as well, I know, of the same one. So, because I've had those to grade in the past. But it's just a really, really nice design. And the 50p as a denomination, I think, is becoming more and more popular with collectors after the Kew Gardens and also the collect British coins kind of stuff that's going on at the moment, with different 50p pieces and different 10p pieces in circulation in the UK. If you're based in the UK and you like the idea of collecting these special 50p pieces that go into circulation, you're not alone. There's a Paddington Bear one now, there's all the Beatrix Potter, Peter Rabbit ones, and if you look back, look at your change very carefully, and you might find some of the very many special editions that were around at the time of the 2012 Olympic Games. And those ones, together with the Kew Gardens and maybe 1 or 2 others, are actually the rarest. So take a look in your change next time you go to the supermarket and see whether there's a rare 50p that is in your change that might be worth more than 50 pence, and some of the rarest ones can be worth up to £100. Next up, we're talking Tigers and Dragons, which is the theme of the Perth Mint Special Bullion Coin 2018, 50,000 minted, and it weighs an ounce, 4 nines fine silver, and it is actually a pretty nice coin, and a lot of people have been going after these. I think initially they were available from LPM in Hong Kong. There may be other sources in the US and the UK that you can use for these. As far as I can see, the design is significantly nicer than some of the more typical Perth Mint offerings, like the Swan, for example, and some of the other limited edition coins. Those coins sometimes do have a 25,000 mintage, which may be on the face of it a bit more attractive, and maybe they're more easily understandable by the average person than the Tiger and the Dragon. But I just hope this coin succeeds because it's just a really nice coin. Here's another interesting coin. This is a £2 Piedfort 1999 coin to celebrate the 4th Rugby World Cup tournament, and this one is interesting because it has a kind of hologram use on the front. I don't know whether this is one of the first coins to feature a hologram on the coin. It's quite a long way back, so maybe might be worth taking a look at that and seeing when holograms were first used on coins. Probably it's not the Royal Mint that innovated, it's probably like the Perth Mint or something like that, but it's a pretty cool coin, and I haven't seen very many of these around at all, so it's worth checking up on the mintage for this one and seeing whether it's something that you might be interested in. And here are two of my absolute favourites from recent years, the 2017 Special Edition Sovereigns, based on the original Pistrucci design from 1817. They really need no introduction. You've seen them on this channel if you've been watching many times, and I still maintain this is the best coins that the Royal Mint have produced over the last few years. This one is a strike on the day one. It's an MS deep proof-like plain rim. 1817 of these were minted. I still get them all the time for grading. I'm sure eventually there will be quite a large number of these graded by NGC or even PCGS. This one is a Piedfort. The Piedfort had twice the mintage of the strike on the day plain rim one that you just saw, but this one is a real proof, so it has the proper frosting, proof finished, special strike, and also very well regarded in the marketplace.